What's Top Dollar doing? Oh my God, he's gonna fly, and ooh, there's a reason why he doesn't do that much. Yeah, because he shouldn't be allowed in any wrestling ring. WWE, Indies, even something in the far out reaches of Antarctica. This guy is really, really, really apocalyptically bad in the ring. But that's okay because he got rehired because the genius Triple H saw some big, big plans for Top Dollar. Him almost crushing every bone in his body, and if he didn't do that, he would have flattened everybody because he can't work, he can't do anything. Man, that was funny. I really hope he's okay, but he shouldn't be allowed in the wrestling ring. I'm John Rentham with my review of WWE Smackdown from Chicago, Illinois. They're also taping next week's Smackdown, currently as I'm recording. Don't post the spoilers. That review will be pretty goddamn quick. I'm almost tempted not to review that, but keep the streak going. Nevertheless, let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. The new Smackdown theme is ass. Oh, I hate rap. Oh, rap is crap. Oh, I hate rap. New rap, not necessarily old rap. There's a lot of old rap that's really good. Usos and Sammy arrive, and you keep thinking, oh, they're going to turn on Sammy, they're going to turn on Sammy, they're absolutely going to turn on him, oh, they're just waiting for Roman Reigns, it's going to be the breakup, but nope, it's not the breakup. They're going to grab their brush and put on a little makeup. Why you leave your keys up on the table? You want to? Okay, I can't remember all the words for that. But we got Liv and Tegan against Dakota and Io with Bayley. Women's Tag Team Championship match. One thing I noted, Bayley cannot hide that even in warm-up pants. Good grief, she looks great. Okay, Tegan's return has not worked. I'm glad that she's getting a paycheck. If she's happy to be back, if other people are happy to have her back, cool. Triple H has had a lot of underwhelming rehires. I talked about that in the video. I did forget to mention Mia Yim, who is doing fine on Raw. She's doing just fine. And the people trying to target her for a picture she took with Austin Theory because she finally got reunited with somebody she considers a friend. Hey, maybe don't do that. People can be friends and do that kind of stuff and actually still be married and be monogamous. Monogamous. Anyway, so this match, it was all right. Liv immediately pulls out the stick because she's going to stick both these women. She decides to get extreme, and I don't really understand exactly what in the world, I don't exactly know what in the world she was doing. And I like Liv. They've done the best job trying to rehab her character since, well, the whole thing with Ronda Rousey. The crowd got into it a little bit later. Dakota, everybody's basically outside, and then suddenly somebody in a hooded jacket attacks, and Tegan gets flattened and then gets put in the ring and moonsault 1, 2, 3. So there you go. Who's under the hooded jacket? They revealed on social media it's Xia Li. Okay. Yearly reminder that Xia Li might actually get a push. Yeah, like when they gave her all those vignettes around this time last year and had her debut to absolutely no fanfare and gave her weird lightning graphics. And I like Xia Li. I just don't think they're going to do anything with her. So yeah, that was certainly a match. It was not nearly the worst thing on this show. That comes up a little bit later. They did good stuff, just the crowd just didn't seem to care. Package on Ricochet and Gunther. Well, packages on them. And then we get recaps of Owens and the Bloodline stuff. And then we go to Zayn. He has, a fresh cut. Well, his hair pulled up into a man bun with a trimmed beard. And he's all tailored and everything. And the Usos are talking about this is going to be a great night and everything. And then they're talking, you talk to Roman? Roman may not want to do this. What's going to happen? We're going to get a turn. We're not going to get a turn. And then we get a QR code showing Uncle Bowdy. That's who it is. If that's not Bo, I will actually be amazed. I mean, maybe it's not Bo. I don't know. And they show footage of LA Knight being tied up in the heat of the LA Knight. Shout out to a friend of mine from Texas. He knows who he is. So here's LA Knight. Apparently, I guess whoever that was, that Uncle Howdy character was, just let him go. This is monumentally stupid. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I like LA Knight, but he's trying to make this work. Here's Agent Orange, as I call him. And they love him. He does open his promo with, yeah. And you know what? Okay, it's Luke Harper's birthday, Brody Lee. And that loss still hurts him to this very day. Understandable with how much they went through, how close they were. So you know what? Good way for him to honor his friend. Unfortunately, the promo went downhill from here. So they get in the ring. Frank forgot to turn off the smoke machine, much like he did on NXT. Damn it, Frank, you had one job. You have one job, Frank. We told you on Tuesday to turn it off. Now you can't do it on Friday. This is Fox. This is network television. Anyway, despite Frank being unable to turn off the smoke machine, Frank, a man I just made up in my head, LA Knight attacks, and then we get spoopy stuff, and suddenly, here, you want to see something really scary? Yeah, more of this, where it's like, it's really scary. This is allowed on a wrestling program. Here's Uncle Bowdy. Or maybe it's that Vincent guy from Ring of Honor. Apparently, they may have hired him. I'm not actually sure. It's the Mad/Hatter, as it were. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I know some people like this stuff with Bray, and that's fine. You can like this stuff all you want. This is no different to me than when Vince had in charge, because maybe the problem isn't Vince. Maybe the problem is you should go do Hollywood. You should go do horror movies, because this stuff does not work in this environment. It's about the performer. It's about doing the right thing, just having the right touch. And sometimes it got ridiculous even with Undertaker and Kane, but at least you believe that. With Bray, it's just acting. So anyway, here's Roman, Solo, and Heyman. They arrive. And then we get the best match of the night. Ricochet versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Bravo to both these guys. Good shit. Really, really good shit. Pierce had Vinci and Kaiser for the glory of the Kaiser kicked out. I don't know why the trophy was in the ring, the World Cup trophy. Had a big fight field. Ricochet quick as a puma. Aha, I do indeed see what you did there, Michael Cole, you idiot. Big chops. Ricochet kept trying to fire up. Gunther kept slapping him down, putting submissions on, rear naked choke. Boston Crab didn't matter. But eventually, Ricochet fired back with some dives. Got a shooting star for 2. Did some really, really good stuff here. They were cooking. The crowd is into it. They were doing some stuff. They were cooking, as the kids say. And a chop, a powerbomb for 2, and then Ricochet ends up, slapping him or whatever. And then Gunther hits him a few times. Samantha having to watch her boyfriend being destroyed by a volley of repeated strokes of the head. And then we get the last symphony. 1, 2, 3, the wine slam. And then the rest of Imperium show up, and they are going to take down Ricochet to implement the final phase of their plan. But Braun will not allow a final phase to take place, and Braun shows up. Do not have Braun beat Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. No, don't do it. Gunther should hold the Intercontinental Championship to break Honky Tonk Man's record, which he won it in June. So he'd have to hold it till around September, October of next year. Just have him do it. It makes the Intercontinental Championship mean something. He'd break Honky Tonk Man's record, so an actual wrestler would have the record, and then you can put him in the world title picture. But this would actually make the title mean something, because then you could have others maybe trying to break the record, and they get to 100 or 200 days or whatever, and you make it the Workhorse Championship like it should have been for years. Anyway, so Roman was talking to all the bloodline, and Jay is asking, what do you got brewing up? And he says, and then Reigns says, wise man, call Adam Pearce. So Adam Pearce comes in, and they basically say, Pearce, it's going to be, Heyman basically says it's going to be Roman and Sammy against Kevin Owens and a mystery partner. Doesn't matter. He could even choose you. Haha, alluding to when they were going to have Roman versus Adam Pearce, and it was going to be a terrible match. Not that Adam Pearce can't work, but he's better as an official. His best in-ring days are behind him. He's great in his role here. And then, there you go. By the way, the mystery partner is Wapa-doo-ba-ba-ba-ba. Tribute to the troops. We get all those clips, and nothing about Ashley Mazzaro? Nothing about that? Oh. Yeah. Nothing about that. They just want to sweep that out of the rug. Don't say anything. It'll damage our reputation with the troops. Apparently Michael Hayes asked that. Michael Hayes trying to cover stuff up for all the bad shit he did. I'm shocked. Shocked if that actually happened. 20th anniversary, despite the fact it started in 2003, and we are currently not in 2023. Legoland Phantasm, Wild and Cruz with Selena versus Hit Row with Not Jade versus the Race War Raiders with Anti-Vax Hella. 3-way contenders match. Bold of WWE to assume I would care about this match, and the only thing anybody remembers is Top Dollar, who looks like he's cut weight. Good for him. One thing he is not is somebody that should ever leave his goddamn feet. He tried to do a dive kind of like Keith Lee does. The problem is Keith Lee is over here on the athletic spectrum. Really, really good, and Top Dollar is somewhere over here in the depths of the earth. It looked like he either hurt his leg, his back, his shoulder, or all three. Don't ever do that again. Missed it by that much. You goddamn idiot. What the hell is wrong with you? It was goddamn hilarious. I'm laughing on the inside. I try to get all the laughter out of my system because good goddamn grief. Why did he think that was a good idea? I hope he's alright, but they're apparently having Usos versus Hit Row for next week's show taped. And you know what? If it has to be Adonis and somebody else, or they have to just take out Top Dollar and make the match quick, that's fine. Do whatever. I don't care. But goddamn, that was brutal. You talk about rehires underperforming. There you go. Botches will happen, but sweet Jesus, that is all anybody is going to talk about. If that guy is around after WrestleMania, I will be amazed. I don't know why Kayla was wearing a flasher jacket. And I also don't know why they're trying to make Raquel a top babyface or any kind of face while Rousey the Raccoon and Shayna attack her. Then the Bloodline show up to honor Sammy, and basically one key component here was Sammy saying about Kevin Owens, well, I'm his only friend. Wait, no, I misspoke. I was his only friend. That kind of, which is going to leads to Cena showing up, saying some stuff. He's going to be Kevin Owens' partner, and Sammy's going to take the fall there. And they're either going to beat the shit out of Sammy there, or they're going to wait a week and then beat the shit out of Sammy. They'll probably do it right after the match. Because then that leads to Sammy being off for a little bit, returning at the Rumble, gain a big pop, and there you go. That's honestly what's got to happen, because now it's to the point where it's percolated as much as it can. If you don't pull the trigger on this now, you only have a few months until WrestleMania. And you got to build that where he's got to earn Kevin Owens' trust back. So there you are. Anyway, agree, disagree, what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Recklin. I'll see you soon.